everybody, it's Bubbles here, and I'm located at Arundel Mills Mall, and this is my beautiful kiosk. So I'm gonna show you guys something really special. So this cashmere body oil is one of my best-selling oils of all of my products. It's made up of jojoba oil, coconut oil, vitamin E, so the most natural ingredients. Look at that. It absorbs into the skin so good, and it smells amazing. Follow me on Instagram at Bubbles Galore Me, TikTok Bubbles Galore Me as well, and on my website at bubblesgaloremd.com. See you guys soon.
Yeah, it's your boy Jreef, man. We at the Vibes to Survive.
New season. Shout out to Vibes Podcast. Podcast that only carry nothing but positive vibes.
Man, you already know, man. It's your boy Digi Dash, man. Shout out to Vibes Podcast, man. Shit was lit. Shit was crazy. Topics was crazy, man. I know y'all gonna love this shit, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Pretty close.
Oh, you forgot about me? No, y'all ain't forgot about me. Listen, you know I'm fucking up. I'm getting text messages while I'm going. Y'all know what it is with the vibes. Chilling on the vibes. With the vibes. You see what I'm saying? Tune in. Every week we getting more episodes, more people. We getting more vibes. You see what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is with me. I'm glowing, baby. If you see anything else, you're going to see this glow, baby. You see what I'm saying?
I'm being uncivilized.
Hey, listen, we back, man. Vibes Podcast, Two Dimple King, your favorite Leo. Listen, man, I had to invite some of the hottest niggas in Baltimore right now. I already got Mr. Toxic, you know him. Finally stepping out the closet in the shadows. I got my new co-host. Yeah.
Definitely pause.
I got my new co-host. Go ahead and tell him your name, brother.
It's your boy EJ. I'm the new co-host of the Vibes Podcast. Really looking forward to this opportunity my man's giving me to go ahead and let people know, get to know me and stuff like that, and be on here on a regular basis.
Yeah, and we got still, I believe, the first or second most downloaded episode from this man. When I had the original studio, man, go ahead and tell them who you are, man.
Yeah, it's your boy Jreef, man. I'm in the building today, man. Team Jreef is in the building. Number one food trap in Baltimore City. Let's get it.
And I stand by that, man. So, gentlemen, we gonna kick it off by saying what's new.
Man, these bitches out here crazy, man.
Oh Lord,
goddamn, you done fell into some shit.
These bitches out here crazy.
Caught up in something?
Listen, right? Men are kings, and these women have tried to be kings.
Oh shit!
They've tried to transition and be more like men. It seems like the women are more aggressive nowadays. It seems like they the ones that's beating motherfuckers up nowadays. They the ones like before the nigga even get to say anything, these bitches out here stopping in front of like ladies. Let men be men. Let men be kings. Honor and serve your king. That's all I'm gonna say.
But to that, I'm gonna say we had a young lady come on here episode prior that was saying we're forcing women, especially black women, to take leadership roles. Are we doing that or no?
I really think that the government is doing that.
Oh,
You know
this
what I'm
nigga.
saying? They giving them all that. They giving
Yeah,
them all
this
the
nigga
money.
blow the
They
dice
giving them
and throw
all
it
the-
on the floor.
You
Government,
feel me?
man.
We not doing that. We
got a
try to hold our
conspiracy.
position, but they getting all of
So
the
y'all,
benefits.
so y'all
You
don't like
feel me?
aggressive women? Is that what it is?
It's not the fact that you aggressive. Just if you with your man, let your man be your man. You feel me? Let your man be a king. You feel me? Like who set that rule for a man got to open every door every time?
Your grandfather.
See, I
Listen,
But that don't
a
have
king-
but that don't
chivalry,
have
my boy.
That's
A
not even
king-
chivalry though. That don't have nothing to do with being a king. It's really not. If you think about the reason they ask a man to open the door, right? Physically, you're the strongest person
Right.
entering that room at that time. It
Right.
has nothing to do with chivalry.
I
Because
ain't
if you
never
want
think of it like that.
if you want to
Okay.
if you want to say that's chivalry,
Right.
right? So at what point is it just a gesture? Right? It's just a gesture to open the door for a woman, an older man, or older woman, or a kid. As a man, that
Mhm.
has nothing to do with being a king as much as it's just a gesture.
Mhm.
It's a gesture to open the door because you are the strongest person entering at that moment.
I'm gonna let you know I couldn't tell my lady that shit and then fly like that, G.
Because she's looking at it the way he was saying or the way he just called it chivalry. When that's not chivalry. Ask a
Okay.
woman what really is chivalry. Like literally, giving flowers is chivalry.
Okay.
Saying good morning and thank you is not chivalry. That's
Right.
common courtesy.
Common
That's
courtesy.
manners.
Right.
We are all just groomed with them anyway, allegedly. We are allegedly supposed to be groomed with those things. Opening up the door. I was told to open up a door for an old man too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that's a gesture. That don't have nothing to do with being a king.
So what about this?
Or being a real man. That's just a gesture. Somebody groomed you with common fucking courtesy.
So what do you? So what do you call it if you get out and pump the gas for your lady?
Now, if she in a car with you, that's not chivalry. That's common courtesy.
I'm talking about.
I don't know, man.
I'ma tell you
Even
why.
if she's driving, say she's driving,
I'ma-
and you sitting in the passenger seat, with that don't normally happen
I'm
like
tell
that.
you why.
Okay.
Because it's more dangerous to go pump the gas. She's safer in the car, right? It's cold outside sometimes. If the car running, if you're smart enough, you're gonna say, shut the car down.
Keep your daughters away from this nigga.
That's common courtesy to pump the gas. For instance, if it's two homeboys in the car, whoever driving, the other guy gotta go pump the gas.
Yeah.
Because I'm chauffeuring you around, bruh.
Yeah, you gotta go get that.
You gotta pump the
All right,
gas.
so you see how
You
that's
gotta
an
pump the gas.
understanding?
That's
I
common
think that
courtesy.
need to be an understanding.
If I'm driving, you gotta at least get out and pump and go. And you gotta at least get out, pump the gas, or you gotta throw at least $10, $15 in the tank.
If me and my girl together and I'm driving, she gotta go at least pay for the gas. I ain't saying out her pocket, but she gotta walk in the store and go pay for the gas while I'm getting ready to pump the fucking gas.
Teamwork there, man.
That's just common courtesy. You ain't gonna just sit your ass down the whole time. If that's the case, you might as well get a girl that's just gonna sit home and you're gonna take care of her, and she's still gonna tell you what to do.
So I'm gonna go put it on the table.
Mind you, this is a king's night.
Who's in a relationship right here on this panel right now?
I'm in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship.
It's toxic.
Yeah,
as fuck,
yeah,
but I'm in a
same.
relationship.
Too.
Toxic.
Yeah.
as
My
fuck.
shit toxic. I bet my shit toxicer than yours, yo.
It's toxic as
How
fuck.
many times you got your windows and your tires flat in this year? Just
Wait, whoa,
2023.
whoa.
See,
Just
he
hold
wants
on,
some
hold on,
shit.
hold on.
I want to say one thing real quick.
Hold on,
I'm dealing with a Baltimore's finest,
One thing. I just want to say one thing real quick, and I got my Deion Sanders shades on, right? I just want to say one thing. I think toxic is positive. So I might be looking at
I
it
will
the
agree
wrong
with
way.
that. I will agree with
That's
that.
You
all I'm
gonna
saying.
agree with that shit?
I
will agree with that.
My podcast.
Not when it's costing us money, though, yo.
No, I will agree with that. You have to have a little bit of toxicity in the relationship.
Everybody is toxic. That's the only other absolute thing besides dying.
You have to have just a tad bit of toxicity in the relationship, because I think that's what keeps the relationship going.
So does that, like y'all was just saying, then if we gonna let men be men, you gotta let women be women. If everybody got toxicity, then you gotta let them show that bravado sometimes.
No, because toxic is a POV, is a point of view.
Right.
That means
That's all
there's
it
no
is.
such thing as a man being a man or a woman being a woman. It's that person's point of view. So if he messing with a woman that think the traditional man is a man, we not traditional men. So
That's a
already we
fact.
already in a bad situation because their point of view is something that we are not. Right? Just like if we messing with women nowadays, they're not traditional women.
Yeah, they're not
They're
traditional.
not
man.
traditional.
So
They're evolutionized
Man.
women. So these women are taught already the same things that we was taught being raised by a single parent. Yo, make sure you do it on your own. Be independent. Your friends, you don't need no friends if you got family members. If you got brothers and sisters, your parent told you don't need friends. You got your brothers and sisters.
Right.
This is saying? So this evolutionary woman is a whole different type of woman than a woman back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
But so I know you don't, but I'm gonna throw it out here. If we talking about being a traditional man and we are not traditional men, is everybody up here monogamous then?
That's the point of view.
That's not a point of view, because if you saying traditional men, they're gonna lump in being monogamous as a traditional man.
An open relationship is a monogamous relationship.
But we're talking regular relationships. Are you monogamous?
What's a regular relationship?
Are you monogamous?
Yes, but I'm saying, what is a regular
A
relationship?
regular relationship is somebody that don't cheat.
It's a traditional relationship.
Right.
We're not in a traditional
So you're
time
traditional
anymore.
men, but don't do traditional relationships.
No. You got to have that person that has that point of view that you have. Meaning, an open relationship is a traditional relationship in 2023.
He's right. He's absolutely right about that.
So you got a regular
I'm not
relationship.
saying I'm not saying I'm
Hold up. So what
abiding
you
by
saying?
that. I'm
What
not
you
abiding by
saying?
any of those rules at all.
So what rule are you abiding by? Your
Because I'm not
POV.
living with the current. Because listen, that's not how I was raised.
So you are monogamous. You stay faithful to your woman. All
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I was raised. That's what I know.
Of that. Okay.
I'm everything that's going on currently right now. That's a bunch of new shit.
And you, sir, your woman popped your tire, so I know you cheating.
Yeah, we definitely coming back. We definitely was coming back to that. we definitely want to hear this. Please let the people know.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the people know how
this happened.
First off, I want to
fucking
know how many times has it happened this year. Dog?
Man, it's the how many times, bro? About 4 times.
Jeez.
God,
And I got a lot of
damn.
cars. And then I got commercial vehicles. So, the bitch really want to get at me. She gonna fuck my van up.
Is she doing it and and the insurance still being able to pay for it?
Yeah, hell yeah, insurance. But
Oh, okay.
But this shit's still a blow. You feel me?
It is a
Like,
blow,
who the
but
fuck wanted
if
the
she
shit
did
to go up more,
if she
Listen.
really wanted to be spiteful, if she really wanted to be spiteful, she could have did it when the insurance company wasn't gonna cover. You got to come out of pocket.
And then sometimes, what if I'm just trying to dip? You feel me? My shit roll around. You feel me? Fuck up my rim.
So she ain't being spiteful. She just wants you to feel that shit.
She just want me to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What did you do though, G?
Man, they be working too hard, man. What's up with the women? They want a man to have a lot of money.
You know right now, that's
They
not
want
how
a man
she's
to look
looking at
like
it
the
at all.
trapper, but they want your time too. Bitch, which one you want?
So again,
You gotta be on grind time.
I got a question.
And we be up?
Listen, I got a question about
He
that.
said,
though.
"Can we be
No,
up?"
I got a real question about that because that's a great question. But I got a double down question for that. Is it the woman though? Is it the actual woman though? Right? Like, look at the woman that want the time compared to looking at the woman that don't want the time.
Right.
Right? It could be just the woman.
Yeah.
It could be the man just picking a different type of woman than what he actually want. You might need a woman that wants your time so you won't have to do other shit when you got idle time.
Right.
But you might want that woman that don't want your time. She just wants you to Melvin her every time you see her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So maybe it's the woman. I'm asking you, you think it's the woman or is it the actual man? Like, yo, I'm out here grinding.
You might got the woman.
The men in the room
want
said,
both.
"Y'all don't know the guys, but they
want
gonna
both.
show their face." But the guys are saying it's the women.
Listen, the women want both. They want your time and your money.
No,
You gotta
which one is
choose.
it? No. Is it really the woman that
To be
wants
honest
both?
with you, that you're not going. You don't. That's not always true though.
You don't think so?
No, because you got some women that don't want your money. They just want the time.
And
They
they
just
the
want
ones
the
that
time.
be at the wine fest.
Yeah.
And that takes a very mature woman.
Mature woman.
That,
The one we
the
talking
one that
about.
that got her own already.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But she gotta have her own already. You know what I can't do right now? At 30, I can't really get with a woman that's starting from the bottom right now.
That's wild, G.
I can't
That's,
do it.
you know why that's wild?
Not
to
the
me?
mid-level, like you went to college, you stopped, you're trying to get your life together. That's not the bottom.
Okay, we're not
But
talking about
starting from the bottom.
But
you
I'm
got
saying,
nothing?
but that's still wild
That's
because
wild.
that's wild
The
because
fuck?
Because hold on, because you got women that'll start with a nigga from the bottom.
That's a lie, though.
He said
Okay,
lie.
so maybe because I'm different because of where I'm from.
No, what kind of woman? What does she look like?
Yeah, what woman getting you from the bottom? G?
Because I'm
She
beyond.
gotta be
I know plenty.
She got
I know
350
plenty.
pounds.
Where I'm
White.
from, I know plenty. Where I'm from, I know plenty women that will start with a nigga from
But
the
where
bottom.
you from though?
From Florida, G.
So you from the South?
From the South.
Okay, you from the South.
I'm from the South.
Yeah.
So that's a different. That's a difference.
Is that what it is?
Is it
It's a
different?
whole
Is it-
different
I thought the
breed.
nigga was
Is it
Haitian when I
different
first
breed
met him.
because I'm from the South?
whole different breed.
Because listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I know plenty women from back home that been rocking with a nigga from
So
day one,
you should
and
know,
he was at the bottom.
you should know why though, right? You from the South, right? So I'm gonna tell you exactly the reason why.
Okay.
It's your region. The
It is your
region
region.
is dictated on niggas from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Okay,
gotta
you right.
accept that from the bottom down there.
Oh
The
shit!
further up north you come,
That shit died.
it's down. It's
Get
done.
to DC
Done.
and
It's
think.
like- it's
Get
because-
a
it's because-
DC
it's
bitch
because-
and think she
it's
gonna get
because-
you from the bottom.
Is it because money is different up here?
Yes.
Well, the opportunities for the man is a little different than up here. Yeah, like
True.
down there they expected to be
Because
from the mud.
where I'm from,
Y'all like
you gotta listen.
y'all
If
expected
you
to
don't
be from the
have
mud
nothing
down
going,
there.
if you don't have nothing
Y'all
going on for
expected to be
yourself,
from the
if
mud.
you ain't
Down
doing,
there.
if you ain't playing sports, you ain't making music, if you ain't doing none of the stuff that's bringing in revenue right now, you have to start at the bottom. You may have to go through some
and
dark
that's why the
times.
women down there don't mind having them kind of niggas.
Mhm.
That ain't happening
Them,
here.
them,
or
and that's the
nowhere
crazy
up
thing. That's
north.
them the relationships. Them the relationships that's lasting anywhere between 15 to 20 plus years.
So if y'all can't hear him, the guy was saying that they do it up here, they were down there, right? That's what you saying, brother? That their bottom is different than the bottom up here. That's a fact. Baltimore women built different. Built
That's
different.
crazy.
So geographics matter when we have a
Yeah.
certain kind of conversation. For
Yeah.
instance, we talk about the women. While the women up north are well off.
definitely built different.
Financially,
Definitely.
well
I've been,
off.
I've been here going. I've been,
Attitude,
been here going on
way
2 years.
crazier, right?
Mhm.
Whereas though,
Attitudes, at everything. They're
geographically in the south,
the way they
it's a little
carry
softer.
themselves up here
Yeah, it's different.
is totally different than women from the South. Don't get me wrong. You got some tough females in the South now.
I mean, yeah, you gonna find outliers in that motherfucker, of course.
But up here, women up here, they really tell you to your face, nigga, I don't need you or want you.
So going back to what he was asking, that's why I asked the question. Now double down. I'm asking the same question. Is it really the woman or is it the man, right? Like, it can't be a woman that want both. Because a lot of women that want money in time, they don't even be looking that good.
Facts.
They
Please
don't.
say
They
that
don't.
louder for the people in the back
A lot
that
of
don't
women
understand that.
They be like 7s.
No, that's too high.
Now,
Oh,
you
that's
giving them
too
too much
high.
credit. You giving them too much
They
credit.
be like 6s.
Listen.
Maybe the real
listen.
average type of woman.
Right.
Like
The
low-key,
motherfuckers
like
that want the
average
money
woman.
and the time without that makeup on their face,
They be the average ones, bro.
So they ain't
on
getting enough
average they are
attention,
4.
basically.
And
So
on
they
average
not.
they are 4.
And they need the money.
But do y'all, any men
Right,
up
so-
here, and I'm a direct this to you because you got your crew here,
Yeah.
you rapping now.
Mhm.
Up here, if we talking in this region,
Yeah.
you saying, how old are you right now?
I'm 30.
30.
30,
You're a
30.
30-year-old rapper. To a lot of women, you a fucking bum right now.
Hell yeah.
So did you ever process that? Like, yo, I'm really trying to kick off a rap career at 30, bro.
Well, see, I've been rapping since 15 though. So
And that's they going to say you've been
I
doing this
went
for so
in,
long.
I
though.
went in.
Why you
That's
ain't,
the
why you
only.
ain't hit your break yet? That's
But he
they-
went
I
in.
went in.
He went
I
in.
did 7. You feel me? So that was the only thing. Now we getting things back on board. You feel me? So I'm still
That's
at
a nice
it.
bit,
Like cook
though. That
crack.
ain't no
You
little
feel
bullshit.
me? Yeah.
So you feel like right now, a woman like, you really want to be a rapper right now, bro?
I mean,
Like,
as long as I target the right market audience. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is
You
right
feel
now. In
me?
this
And then I got
industry- in
people that
industry,
support me.
It's the
and
it's the
love what we
audience.
used to do, and they want me to stay the fuck out here, so they gonna support. You know what I'm saying? And
I got a question. 'Cause
Go
you were
ahead.
saying how women, I might say he a bum rapper or you too old or whatever, right? That just lets you know the woman you supposed to be messing with then, right? Because it seemed like our community, the only community that age our people. It's no other community that's going out there saying, yo, you too old to be a rapper, or you too old to be a dancer, or you too old to do this, or you too old to do that. It's only the black community.
right.
It's not no other community. They kept Elvis alive for 1,000 years.
niggas didn't even know where Elvis died.
But I'm just saying, we killed Jamie Foxx as soon as we heard the news.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's only the black community. So, and again, I'm not knocking no woman that their point of view is you too old to be a rapper. To me, that's supposed to be the female you don't supposed to deal with. Or because
Everybody not meant for you.
once you get yours, I guarantee you she gonna let you crack.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? She gonna let you crack. You might be too old to be a rapper, but if you go platinum the very next month or the next year, she gonna be the same one.
She's doubling back now.
So it ain't really necessary. I'm trying to figure out why is our community the ones that's aging our people.
Listen, if 2 Chainz could do it, anybody can do it.
And he can't rap.
Would you live a facade as a rapper?
Hey, but listen, he made it.
Oh yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
at 30.
Exactly,
At
at
30.
30.
He started at 30.
He, huh?
At Rick Ross, another one. 35.
Exactly, that's another one.
Them niggas
That's what I'm
old,
saying.
old.
So if those,
Yeah.
if they can do it at 30, 35.
You're dying to hear
Yeah.
another Pac verse.
And then on
Right.
top of that, the content has to be. You have to be a mature to reach the capacity.
That's
of
a
fact. Nip
people.
didn't.
That's a fact.
That's a big fact.
You have to be
That's a
very universal and mature to really generate that real money. You ain't talking about that quick, easy go money. You feel
Yeah.
me? So you gotta have some experience. And the only way
Yeah.
you gonna have some experience is if you got some years up on you. You feel me? And that's how these niggas is nice.
That's why a
The
lot
nice
of these, that's why a
ones,
lot of
they
these
got
young
they got
ones.
some
nice.
years. They
Yeah,
in
the
their
ones that-
30s.
the ones
you
that's
feel
nice,
me?
they nice
The
niggas,
ones
they
that's-
old.
And they don't give a fuck with you. Is you
Yeah, they
nice?
older. Yeah, they older.
That's why a
And
lot
they
of the
still
young,
applying
these young ones
pressure.
coming through the industry, they just take whatever they be given to them. Somebody come and tell them, oh, we're gonna give you a signing bonus for like $100,000, and you
They running.
They running. They taking that.
So I got a question. As an artist, right?
Mhm.
You got a lot of artists, including artists that's from here, King Lowe's, Scott Akbar. They changed their presentation
Yeah.
to fit in.
Yeah.
Would you ever change your presentation to
Mhm.
fit in, or would you keep what you got and again just target the right market or the right audience?
Yeah, I would keep what I got, man. I feel like I'm already, I flow like an artist. If the artist in you, it's going to naturally be with what you wear and how you look.
So in other words, you're not selling out.
Nah,
So
it
you're
ain't.
not gonna go with the
I
trend.
can't.
If everybody
I can't
singing,
do
you ain't gonna start singing.
like
You
the
ain't with your Drake
purses,
Ja Rule
like
shit.
the purses and all that. I'm seeing niggas with purses and all of that. I can't fade it.
You can't
feel
fade
me?
the paint, the nails and all that.
Nah, I can't fade it,
Oh,
man.
man,
I can't fade
I
it.
don't
You
know
what I'm
who
saying?
Is that not being a king?
I
You
don't
can't
know.
get a manicure?
Yeah, you can get a manicure.
Okay, I just
Well,
wanted
we
to make
ain't talking
sure.
about the
Get a
manicure.
manicure.
We
He
talking.
said pink. He
We,
said
we
pink.
got guys in the industry right now that's
Yeah, right. I
we
just
got
said
guys in
pink.
the industry right now
You
that's
know?
going purple, pink, red, nail polish and everything on their nail. That ain't what we talk about. It's okay to go get your feet and your fingers done and stuff.
Clear
We-
coat,
You clear
you know?
coat, yeah.
You know?
What
But
what's the difference in dyeing your hair? Because back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, it was a thing when men dyed their hair. Like the tips of your dreads, et cetera,
Right.
et cetera. That was a thing where if you did that years ago, you was looked at differently. What's the difference there?
Hope before
I'm
we
only-
get there, we got some sponsors that we need to get to, and we're gonna bring these other gentlemen up here. So shout out to the first sponsor, man, our girl Bubbles Galore Me, man, the #1 DMV soap artist.
What up, Bubbles?
You
Shout
can
out to
check her
Bubbles.
out at I believe she is at Arundel Mills. She got TikToks about 1 million, Instagrams about 1 million. Listen, she's single. But I will say this about her
She's
product.
slim, though.
You know she gonna get you for saying that, right?
Hey, listen.
She's slim, though.
Back to the promotion.
If you like-
This lady's soap and everything about this lady's dynamic, man, is absolutely pressure. Go check her out at Bubbles Galore Me, man. And we got another one. If you haven't noticed the hat, you haven't noticed the shirt,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Tell them about the brand, brother.
Shout out to Sandbox Collection. Dog.
Sandbox Collection,
Listen,
man. You gonna see the video?
Y'all gonna see the video. Listen, go check them out, man. Y'all definitely want to go check them out. Look at some of the clothing items that are coming out of this collection. Good peoples, they definitely know what's hot right now in the world, out there in the street, especially being a local people. They know what's going on up here. They gonna love to see people going around wearing their stuff, man.
Right. Shout out to Sandbox, man. They approached me. I seen the work, and I said immediately, that's the one.
We gotta put them. We gotta put them. We gotta put them on.
We got to. And my guy here, listen, he the only person that sent me my own questions to ask. Right. So before I get up, and I'm gonna let everybody speak and let my new co-host do his thing, we gotta talk about the situation that happened with your brother.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about Jreef. We gotta talk
1K.
about the
Everything
new
1K.
business venture that I might be having a motherfucking club in a short few months, man. With this game right here. So I'ma get up and I'ma let the guests come on and y'all mean pop your shit and we're gonna go from there. Come on up. I don't care who come up.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let one of our special guests that came in to mess with us introduce his fellas right now. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead and introduce
Man. It's
everybody.
your boy Jreef, and these my bros right here. These my bros from the mud, man. Came up in the mud for real. Street shit, man. Flu season, top
Go ahead, say
freestylist
what's up,
right
Flu.
here, man.
New season, man.
You know.
Done probably work with everybody y'all know.
Yeah. Features, production, all of that. And then we got my boy, bro, Digi Dash.
Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Digi Dash, man. The wildest producer in this out here, man. Y'all already know what it is.
Shout out to
Anti-everything.
Anti Studios. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna ask. Anybody can answer. So right now, what are y'all currently working on right now? What you got currently going on right now?
Man, right now we just revamped everything. I was working on a project, like a unified project with all the God brothers,
Okay.
because it's like 8 or 9 of us. So I was gonna call it the Legion of Doom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got
Where's the Legion of Doom come from? Where
because you gotta go get a group of super friends that can match this energy.
Mm.
Like, cause the only people that could fight Superman in them was Bizarro, anti-Superman. Like they
So
had
you
the
go-
Legion of Doom.
Okay.
And that's because we trouble for the industry. We
Yeah.
don't want to be like nobody. We don't want to necessarily sign. And if we not all coming together, it's hard to take one of us. Ain't no draft picks over here.
So who are some of y'all inspirations? Because I'm a way I'm listening and hearing everything from you right now. You really giving me a lot of Wu-Tang, Outkast vibes and stuff like that.
My favorite rappers, my favorite 3 rappers that everybody say I sound like is Andre 3000, Devin the Dude, and Scarface.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a left. Hey, you talk about two of those names. I know for sure some heavy hitters. You with some real heavy hitters now. So you know I'm gonna test your skills out now. We're gonna have to test. We're gonna see where it's at. So and let's move over to the next man over here. So tell us, what are you just only working with, or you got some other stuff in the works as well?
Yeah, man, I got another project coming out too. Similar to my brother, man, 4612. Something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's with all the God brothers on it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's why we working together because we got the same ideas. We on the same frequency. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talk to each other about it. We ain't pre-planned it or nothing like that. It's just the way shit
What's already
unfold.
understood ain't got to be said.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
So how long you been in the business? You go ahead.
Shoot, man, I've been being a producer ever since I was about 12 years old, man. Like I started making beats on pianos before producers even had computers. And
Yeah.
First person brought me to the studio.
For
Other than that,
real?
I was just battle rapping. Like he was making beats with
So how long?
recorders doing crazy
Okay.
sounds.
And how long you been rapping, boss?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. My big brother, God rest his soul, he used to ride me around in the car and point at stuff and say only thing I could do was rhyme. So like he used to ride around and just point, and I just have to make up words and rhymes and schemes. So it's been like since I was 4 years old, I've been putting words together, but like taking setbacks, it'll make you step back. So I know a lot of people be like, "But why you ain't pop off? Or why you ain't this?" Like I got a song that tell you why. It say flu season. Why you ain't been famous sooner? Cause the trap you talk about, I'm really in it.
Yeah.
So it's like
Real shit.
Like Mark said earlier, we was listening to the track on the way over here.
Yeah, that's straight out the mud right there. That's
Listen,
what all
that-
three of us on there right there.
we already said if it's trash, we gonna say something. We not gonna just we can't we not gonna. That's a problem with a lot of artists right now. They got people that's just gonna tell them, yeah, that's good, but
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna be honest with them because if it's trash, it's trash. Like be honest with them, like because if you release it and it don't do no numbers,
if I know you and people know I know you, don't go out there and represent me like that.
Yeah.
facts.
Exactly.
Everybody
Please
want to
don't.
be. Everybody want to hold a position of yes man, but don't want to really be honest with that man and tell him, hey, you might want to get back in the studio. Or
Yeah,
something.
you might want to tighten
revamp.
that up.
You might want to revamp that. So how long has these group of guys been together, been rocking and stuff like that? How long have y'all been doing this, man?
Man, since like high school, I would say we all went to the same high school. You know, we all grew up in the same studio. You know, we all had the same godfather. So
Shout out to Pops.
yeah,
Reginald
shout
Harrod.
Pop, you know, Vito Cash, you know what I'm saying? We got a
Shout
lot
out
of
CJ,
god brothers. Just imagine a house that's really built like a 501c3. You know, office. You know, we had 2 studios, 2 levels, Homer Avenue, you know, Lacey Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Right in the trenches.
A lot
But
of people know about that.
you know, but they definitely made it something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like I got interviews with Suitland Fest, man. We was kids. I was in my school uniform with my man. You know what I'm saying?
He was on the news.
Yeah, we was on the news. You feel me? So we been at it. You know what I'm saying? We just really starting to come back together. You feel me?
And y'all not putting out no BS. That's what I could definitely tell in the
Nah.
music. Y'all not putting out no BS.
No BS.
Y'all are artists who appreciate the artistry. Y'all appreciate taking y'all time because you have a lot of artists right now that will just throw a track out there just because they just trying to put something out there. They don't take their time with it. They don't do none of that. So listening to y'all music, from what I've already heard, y'all look like y'all take y'all time with everything. Y'all ain't rushing it. Y'all got people that's inside y'all circle that's gonna tell you, hey, that try that again.
Man,
It's
us.
I think it's because we come from that era before social media.
Yeah.
Like before everybody put everything on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like we was in the studio really just in there, ain't worrying about the outside world at all. You feel me? So it's like we really do like
Y'all get in there and lock in. Y'all ain't once y'all get in there, it's like a situation where y'all just go in there, lock that door, and be like, hey, listen, we ain't coming out of here until we satisfied.
It was an everyday thing. It's like, bruh, be in there making a beat. This the best beat I ever heard. I'm writing a 16. He might ask me what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm trying to see if he gonna let me get on that. He might write a 16. We gonna rush him, try to perform the 16, and he might be like, man, y'all go in there record it. We was fighting for studio time. It was like the real DMV cash money.
Okay, I like
real
that.
thing.
I like that. Well, I definitely hope wish y'all the best, man. I really, cause I'm looking forward to seeing whatever y'all do next. I'm letting you know right after hearing that one track, and first off, that beat was fire, by the way. That it's like that. So definitely, and then the lyrics that go along with it, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing what y'all put out next. We definitely not gonna let you go nowhere without going a freestyle on there, cause we gonna see. We gonna see what you like real fast. So, hey, Chaz, you got an instrumental.
Everything 1K.
Hey, everything 1K, they snatched my little cousin, I'm stomping about it. Been around that circle, then you know, it's plotted out. Me and mine is a little different, so everything get plotted out. I make no moves without the round table, cause that's how bosses get outed. Not trying to move like Gotti, cause them niggas got pheromones. They don't know about whereabouts. I'm trying my mama new homes. Slide her out to a place where if they know my face, they don't know the lawn gnomes. Ain't no welcome mat, cause right here ain't no place that is welcome for them. Make the hospital hospitable. Test the squad, we get rid of you over the minuscule ridicule. You know what flu season through. I grab that, then I won't say. Cause that's how they track those. And a lot of rappers, they be acting, cause they ain't really gon' pack those. Like my little brother was he tight, cause I wanted to slide with it. He said, if you riding with me, then we got God up in this ride with us. And I pray he don't let me be me. If anybody try to slide with us, cause I promise ain't no soul that they can never confide with me. Both of my conscience fucked up, and that's all in the science. They try to calm me with a thought, and I don't believe in none of science. Fuck your Big Bang and your Earth gang. I let the whole world hang. It's a foundation that I'm built on, and ain't nothing gonna crumble that, man. See, a lot of these niggas be cookies. They be moving like pussies. Can I say that word on podcast? Cause I am not no rookie. I'm a vet. When it get wet, I know that she was dushing, especially when it smelled like something other than ovens that ain't been cleaned in months. I'm trying to give them subject matter, but she know I hit that cervix every time I enter her bladder. I try to change it up and give y'all diamonds about all the matter. And I said the Big Bang, cause God put everything that matters in front of your screen. They trying to tell you what you was seeing. I'm an enigma, that's not a regular nigga. Batman versus the Riddler. I got a question mark for you. Can you ever stand in front of me if I'm really coming for you? He got a plate, he got a knife, and I brought the fork for you. Stick a fork in them, cause they been done. The warrior in its ultimate. That's just a wrestling pun for those that be off the shit. WWE, we got in this.
Ooh. Okay.
Yo,
I see you. I see you. Okay. Off the top of the dome.
Off the top. That wasn't no writtens. I never heard him ever say that shit on no music.
I like how you put the podcast.
He was putting
in there
everything
too.
together.
I like that.
You feel me?
Built
Like
different.
flu
I like
season,
that.
yo. YouTube,
Hey man, please go check these guys out, man.
Digi Dash.
Go check them out, man. Go ahead and introduce yourselves again for the people, man.
We the Legion of Doom, ladies and gentlemen.
1K everything. 1K everything.
And Sinatra 1K, his music coming soon.
Yeah,
We
most
working
definitely.
that out right now. Trust and believe.
We lost
My
a
little
good
cousin
soldier.
said he was the best rapper alive, so it must be me now.
Yeah.
And Shorty fire.
Gonna stand on that. I feel you. Gonna stand
That's
on
why I'm
that.
going extra hard.
Yeah, hell yeah. Digi, let them know your tag, man. Let them know where the studio at.
Y'all can find me at Digi Dash. That's DIGIDASH at Digi Dash on every platform. You know what I'm saying? Man, the studio, you can find that shit in my bio. You feel what I'm saying? Just to make it easy for y'all.
Yeah.
Digi Dash did it.
Yeah.
So when y'all hear that, y'all know who made that.
Okay, and where can they find you on social media at?
Man, I'm flu season everywhere. Like I'm the first 3 pages of Google.
Tell them how to spell it though, yo.
FLUSEAZN.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It mean King Daddy or Sire.
All right, bet. Say less.
No, I'm playing. That's flu.
Hey man, go follow these guys, man. They got something special going on over here, man. They really do. Y'all heard it here first. These guys gonna get there. They gonna blow up, man. Y'all better go tap in now before everybody start jumping on the gravy train. You feel me? Tap in right now with these boys.
Support.
Definitely gonna
You
need
ain't never too old to be a rapper. All these rock stars been on tours for 50 years. Let me
Niggas
get
just ain't
2.
creative,
That
man.
day, that's all he want. He just need he want more than that. But he said just give him 2 right now. He gonna show y'all exactly what he about.
Yeah.
So hey, you about to come on back in, B?
All right, listen, man. Y'all just heard from the hottest rapper in the city right now. Listen, when I went to his page, I looked and I was like, I like it. I like it. Let's see if he can do it live though.
1K.
He ate.
He
definitely stood on what he stood on business today about what he do.
Y'all gonna see his name. Y'all gonna see his Instagram, man. Go check this brother out. We had one of a freestyle. I'm gonna put them side by side when we make this. If you torch this white boy, he already done told me.
He coming back.
He looking for all rappers. He got some spot out Frederick, Maryland. He bring the rappers to, all expenses paid.
Yep.
He gonna make your album, everything.
Yeah.
So you kill this shit, I'm gonna connect you and give you his number. And y'all gonna make what y'all need to make happen.
I heard both, and I was live for this one.
It's different.
Okay,
And I was
ain't gonna
telling,
hold you.
and my man Toxic got a question, but before that, I wanted to shout out Jreef, man.
Yeah.
You had a tough fucking year
Yeah.
from the last time I met you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have always, on internet at least, had this positive fucking attitude.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. That's why I don't believe nothing on IG, man.
IG's a
we all
farce.
out here
It's a
fucking
fraud.
struggling, you
It's a
feel me?
front.
But you still gotta show, you know what I'm saying, that it is a good side to everything. It's a negative side and it's a good side to everything. And Instagram is just, I guess, you just show the good side. Some people show the bad side too, though. You know?
You're not gonna catch me crying on Instagram, G. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, I guess the cliche "fake it till you make it" is real. Then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you had a question for my man. What was it?
Yeah, so even with the "fake it till you make it," right? Like it's one of the ones where, and it's not even a question. It's just so happened that that's what we're talking about. This is a real question to you though. Is it really bad that you gotta fake it till you make it? Because what I mean by that is some investors want you to invest in yourself.
Right.
So you might be doing bad in reality, right? But if your platforms don't show you doing bad,
Right.
do you think that's like a way of investing in yourself so somebody else would invest?
Most definitely, man. Because if you don't look like money, you ain't gonna get no money. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta already be in the money. It's like you already in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You can't be outside and trying to be in the mix. You gotta hop in the mix. You gotta look like the mix. You gotta mix yourself within the mix.
I meant to say,
You
you
gotta
gotta
mix
mix
yourself
yourself
with
with
the
the
mix.
mix.
So you know what I'm saying? You gotta be the mix. You
So,
know?
so when you say that again, you're a black entrepreneur,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
And
sir.
I think just being an entrepreneur in general is tough.
It is.
But being
It
a
is.
black entrepreneur, that just like times 10, right? That's
10.
a tenfold on it. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't know no bankers. I don't got no accountants. You know, we doing everything
On your
ourselves.
own, right?
You know?
So when it comes to being a black entrepreneur,
Yeah.
what's the hardest part about getting support? And it ain't even just the black support, it's just support in general. What do you feel like is the hardest part about being a
You
black
gotta love a
entrepreneur?
nigga from radio. I swear for God. You swear for God. I'm sitting here like shit. He done been on 2 shows, ain't none of them been mine. So go ahead, brother. Go ahead and answer that question.
I interviewed Marilyn Mosby, so
I'm gonna tell you,
You try to
it's
plug her.
hard to it's hard to for everybody to realize how much you affect your community. You know, like a lot of people don't know how much, you know, food affects a community. You know, even down to the health standards, you know, and the way that you can make somebody's day, you know, or just the simple being able to aid somebody if they thirsty, you know. So it's just like just understanding these are essential things too. You feel me? You don't want to put them on the back burner just because he sell food or just because he wash cars. These are essential to our community, and we all gotta support those small business owners, man. That's very important.
so do you think the support is missing?
I think
Because I hear a lot of artists complain about support.
yeah,
Partially a reason why I laugh at artists for the most part. Because I was an artist at one point in time, right?
Yeah.
They complain about support. You got people that always complain about black people that look how you do business. So that's why I don't support you. Or you always hear a lot of complaints about support.
right. I think
How
you
do
don't
you-
get that much support home. I think it takes for somebody to step outside and then people really understand.
When you say
your worth.
home, what you mean?
Like wherever your region, whatever your region is or demographics, you know what I'm saying? Where people used to you at, they now, you know, the same
but
thing
does
they
that
did
count?
to Jesus. You know what I'm
We
saying?
we
Oh,
in
he's just a carpenter.
We in Baltimore City.
You know?
Does that rule count if you so happen to pop in Atlanta, in Houston, and these supermarkets? Here it's a small market, so you gotta leave.
Right.
But there you pop in Atlanta, that's really the only place you needed to pop at. You gonna go global, and from the radio guy, I'm gonna ask you, if you pop and say in Atlanta, you there.
You there. All right. Well, it's one of the ones where locally you get the support.
Mm-hmm.
You get the support. It's like what you said, though. It's such a smaller market. It don't seem like it's support.
Right.
Right? Like if you're from East Baltimore, West Baltimore, even if you're from like somewhere like Delaware, right? Or you from a smaller part in Virginia.
Shout out to Delaware.
Right? You getting the support that you think you're not getting.
Right.
It just so happened that the market is so small, it don't translate to a bigger look.
My guy got a question. Say it. I'm gonna say it back to the people. Uh-huh.
These rappers and these artists
right.
are not built to persevere around people who don't have dreams.
So,
as a rapper, artist, or entrepreneur, you have a vision that the people around you are limited by going to their 9 to 5. They've been going to 9 to 5 for 20 years. They can't see the fact that you saying, I get on this plane right now and change the world.
Right.
We don't understand how to move around the people that their dreams already died.
Now again, that's still going against the support though. What I'm saying, so you're but that don't change the support. So the no. Let's fact in what support is, right?
Because I'm gonna piggyback off of this. Like I said earlier in the show, I'm not from here, so down south it's a little different. Like you said, demographic and is different or wherever you go. Being the fact that I'm from Florida, it don't matter. When you are an artist coming out of the state of Florida, you have the whole state on your back.
Kodak.
It don't matter. You can good, bad, indifferent. If it's trash, it don't matter. They still support them regardless. And I've noticed that, Exactly.
Flow Rider switched his demographic.
Hold on. The crazy thing is, people like Flow Rider and what's the other artist from down there?
Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Flow Rider and it's another artist that came through the same time as Flow Rider and stuff like that. They can really rap. It's just because of the demographic that they were coming through, they had to change up stuff. That's go back to what you were saying. You gotta fake it till you make it and stuff like that. So I know I can rap, but if right now in the club all you hearing is the up tempo, you hearing that. So I'm a mod my stuff out to fit that situation, and that he took that and he went with it.
I look at people like Wayne. I look at people like Wayne. Like when you say like I'm gonna take the hottest beat out and then I'm gonna do me. Like I don't consider what I do freestyle. I consider it flu style because I'm gonna get on there and do flu. Like you might hear another person and they be like, "Oh, I really go off the dome," and they might get in the pocket about some weird left wing stuff. It's like I'm gonna try to touch on relevant topics to me and expound on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like we was talking about, I guess off camera or beforehand, like my influences like Scarface, Devin the Dude, and Andre 3000. So when I get into it, I'm trying to really get into the mind of somebody to really show them like, nah, this what it look like over here.
Because them guys, all they doing is talking about what they got going on.
But again, I just want to go off of the support thing, right? Like even when you say Florida, right? The whole state going to support you. Maryland is not recognized that way. The people here don't even recognize the entire state as a support system.
I'm about to say, yeah, y'all definitely. That's something weird for me since I moved here.
That's why I keep saying because if you think about it, if you're from East Baltimore and you from, let's say, Harford Road over East Baltimore, the people from Harford Road in East Baltimore support you. Right. But the people from O'Donnell Heights, they're not gonna support you because you ain't from O'Donnell Heights over East Baltimore. Right. Same thing being from West Baltimore. If you're from West Baltimore from Pennsylvania Avenue, they support you. Right. Those are the ones that support you. It might only be 100 people, but they support you. Most rappers here complain about the widening of the support. but then they don't go out to get the support. Meaning
Nah,
they
I
don't go to
think
Frederick County to get the support.
I think it's the
They don't go to
opposite.
Prince George's County to get the support. They literally want everybody to just support them because they put something out.
And see, I
Right.
think it's the opposite.
Right.
Like the dichotomy of it is like when you think about it, if your mother tell you, nah, that's not gonna work, but your man support you, it hurts you more that your mother say you ain't gonna make it doing that. A lot of these people,
And that's only one person.
but that's what I'm saying. A lot of these people are not taught to navigate around people whose dreams already died. Before she had you and your 4 other brothers and sisters, she wanted to go to nursing school. She wanted to do, her dreams have deflated and died here. So she's gonna teach you survival. She's not gonna teach you ideologies and dreams and that, because hers is dead. She doesn't have it in her to pour into you. And people in this area get waylaid by that.
And again, that's why I asked about the support. How do you change getting the support then? Because if you can't navigate, if you can't navigate around it, right? If you can't, there you go. You got to go harder. Meaning, if you're just from East Baltimore, somebody in West Baltimore County should know who you are.
Yeah.
You shouldn't expect for somebody in Randallstown to support you if you only go hard over East Baltimore.
What I will say about that,
I know
that's what I'm saying.
duly
So,
noted.
so
That's
if your
duly
mother
noted.
telling you that your dreams ain't or you can't do it, well, of course you're gonna feel like that because
But
don't nobody else mother know you.
That open mic that you would have went,
Like,
that open
say,
mic,
why don't somebody else mother know you then?
that open mic that you would have spent that $10 on to get in tonight, your mother just stopped you from doing that.
But again,
because they can't navigate around. Like perseverance is a thing. But that's why when we were saying like about 30, like ain't no quitting me. It don't matter when I get on. It's undeniable what I have. I just need to get into the right room in the right light. So
do you need to get in the right room or put yourself in the right room? Like Jreef, they put themselves in the right room. They didn't have to get there. They said, no, I'm going to put myself there.
hold on now. That's not always true.
Nothing is absolute besides death.
Facts.
So we can't utilize that's not always true, right? Because then if that's the case, we can bring in Bell's curve.
Because sometimes
Bell's curve is what's more likely.
Because sometimes putting yourself in the right room is cool, but sometimes somebody may have to navigate you to that in the process. Somebody may have to
a mentor, of course.
Yeah, you got to have putting yourself in the one room is being very aggressive when you're trying to. And don't get wrong.
Like you said,
don't get wrong. Sometimes it works. It works very.
Step out.
You got to step out. You got to step out. But sometimes you may get lucky where you may not have to be that aggressive. When I'm not saying that happens all the time, but you may get lucky sometimes where you don't have to be that aggressive, but they still want to fuck with you because they already know what the body of work look like.
So as a black entrepreneur, a still up and coming rapper, I'll say still up and coming, right? Because until you made it to that platform, we all would be considered still up and coming or a brand new black entrepreneurial business. Again, how do you get to the support then? Do you complain about it?
Nah.
Or you continue to work harder?
Branch out.
Yeah, you continue to work
hard.
You continue to work harder. You branch out.
We won't have no bank accounts. We won't have no accountants. We won't have no chartered accountant that can be an accountant here in Baltimore and in Los Angeles. We don't have that. But how do you get it? Not by complaining, right?
Right.
So my thing was
You got to go and get it.
So my thing was more so about that, behind that portion of being an entrepreneur or rapper, is more complaints than hard workers out there trying to get to the actual support.
Right.
Because if you expect for your family to be the ones that buy your stuff, then you'll never get rich.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Never get rich.
Right.
Most people don't even know they fans.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really want this area to take a page out of down south because I promise you, since I've moved up here, I've noticed that. And I have some extracurricular activities that I indulge in. I'm real big in cars. So I'm a part of a club and stuff like that when it comes to cars and stuff like that. So what I've noticed during competitions for the cars and stuff like that, we can be from the DC area, but don't get no love. But as soon as we come out to Baltimore, they love us. They love us out here in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because our cars look different than how they do cars up here. And just like if we go to North Carolina, oh my God, it's totally different in North Carolina because when you come from here to go to North Carolina, they love the stuff that Jay doing up here because one, down south, we real, like you said, we real big in the dunks. We real big on sitting up real high, bass, boom, boom.
You know we're a southern state, right? You
I
know
don't care.
Maryland is the first southern state, right?
Brother, listen.
Making sure.
I know this, but See exactly.
the
I get that,
caddies.
but y'all do things like like Northerners up here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real with you. But
My folks from Norfolk and Portsmouth. Shout out 757.
so that's that. That's the only thing. I just really wish they would take out of this
Oh,
area
they
would take
alright.
from down south that show support. Don't matter where you go.
Yeah.
Cause I promise you, what y'all are bringing to the table. If they were to support y'all the same way how they support artists down south,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be a
Good.
problem.
Be no problem.
It wouldn't be no problem trying to get to the platform that you're trying to get to. You would, in fact, you would probably have been there by now.
I also
And that
want,
goes along with the food as well.
I also
Absolutely.
want the DMV to come together, man.
And see, that's the thing.
Like
Baltimore not the
Baltimore,
Baltimore
come.
not the DMV. That's the issue, right? The issue is that we continue to not only we continue to segregate ourselves as well.
But see, that's who.
Like
that's
we a
who
part
y'all
of it. We're a
never-
part of the
Ain't
segregation.
nothing wrong with the dummies. Ain't
Mhm.
nothing wrong with the dummies. Everybody's street got cigarette butts on it. When your street cleaner than mine, we could beef because your government doing better. But I'm just gonna move in your neighborhood, bro. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no difference.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rap with whoever.
As much as it
look,
sounds
Taco
good for
Tuesday.
the DMV to
Mhm.
get together, until you get a city that recognizes itself as a state to
Mhm.
understand that, it'll be always tough here.
Mhm.
Just here. I
Just
ain't
here.
from nowhere else, so I can't say, but I
Mhm.
know for a fact it's people in Dade County that then blew up, right? I know it's people that's in Athens, Georgia that blew up, that moved to Atlanta, right? So
Right.
I understand that, but you can't be from Carroll County moving to Baltimore City and then all of a sudden blow up
Right.
because
But
you wouldn't even
might,
get
though.
Nothing is absolute. So I'm not
Right,
disagreeing
though.
with you.
Like,
I'm
that
not
might be
disagreeing
the
with you.
flavor they want. They might want somebody with some gold fronts to just.
It's not.
But I'm just
to come
saying,
up here
I'm
with
just
that
saying this.
Southern
I'm just saying
accent.
for this area. It's only again, I'm not from everywhere, so I can't really talk about Kansas City.
Yeah.
I can't talk about Chicago. I can't talk about these other places. But if you look at the representation that they have put out in the world, they all come from different areas of Chicago. East Chicago, West Chicago, North Chicago, South Chicago. But yet they represent each other. Just like
Yeah.
you said, you come out of Florida, the whole state got your back.
Yeah,
Well, I swear,
absolutely.
if you really follow anybody from here, including myself, I don't ingratiate myself with even Baltimore County.
Mhm.
Like I don't. I don't.
demographic
I don't.
outside of
I
that.
don't. Like if you're from Baltimore County, don't say you're from Baltimore City.
Right.
That you lose respect right then and there.
Mhm.
Because we would much rather you say where you from and not just claiming somewhere you not
Represented
from. Right?
like
That-
a man.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why the support here. And again, that's why I'm talking about support locally. Because I know for a fact East Baltimore people support East Baltimore people. But it
Mhm.
depends on what part of East Baltimore you from.
Mhm.
Right? Because if you're from down the hill, you're gonna have a set of different people supporting you down the
Let's just
hill.
change the narrative because all the
Yeah.
stand-up men,
I agree.
we gotta change the narrative. It ain't where you from, it's how you come. If you
Yeah.
come respect, you get respect.
Definitely agree
I
with that.
want to see the future with though Baltimore, DC, Philly, everybody just had like little links
It
up.
is.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
It is.
We need
You know
an
what I'm saying?
East
The
Coast
whole East Coast
connection.
connection.
No
yeah.
matter of fact, that's the name of Pop. Shout out Reggie Harrod once again. He was in East Coast Connection. They got a hit song called Summer in the Parks. That's our Godfather. That's where we got our start. 4612 Lacey Avenue. The foundation.
But again, think about the people that they put out from Baltimore and how many of them really helped us back out. Right? That also plays a part in it. We're
Yeah,
talking about
that's
from
true.
athletes
Mm-hmm.
to chefs to entertainers. We've put a lot of people out there that did not come back in
Right.
complete full infrastructure of the
Mhm.
neighborhoods they grew up in. And we talking about deep in the East Baltimore areas, deep
Yeah.
in the West
Block
Baltimore
party
areas,
days.
stuff like that. They did not come back. Like we got prime time people that grew up over East Baltimore that you don't see nothing about Sam Cassell here.
Mm-hmm.
Won 2 NBA championships. You don't see nothing about, you don't see Sam Cassell name nowhere.
Right.
Right? Carmelo Anthony from West Baltimore.
Right.
He from down the project.
Oh, he
right?
makes it well known. He
But what
when
I'm
you ask him,
saying is-
he don't say DMV at all.
He
He
don't, but what I'm saying is his representation was an East Baltimore recreation center. Down there near the mill on
Your
Fayette
first
Street.
supporters.
Right. So
I get you.
as much as people saying I get it, but here again I can only talk about here. Our people didn't come back to show us enough local
And then the
support.
ones that did, like how you said, they only did it for their neighborhood.
Yeah, they didn't do it for the entire Baltimore city.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't do it for Brooklyn and Cherry Hill, which we
Yeah.
think they are county areas, but they really in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean by that. When you go to Atlanta, Georgia, or the state of Georgia, you got a lot of people feeding off of that energy.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Florida, you got a lot of people feeding off that energy. Texas, et cetera, et cetera. Here is only Baltimore City. It's not Baltimore County. It's not Carroll County. It ain't Anne Arundel County. It ain't let's go to Virginia. Like it's none of that. Only thing we know about Virginia is Tyson's Corner.
Well, let's go ahead and get into what everyone has going on, and we're gonna give everybody social media. So tell us what you got going on right now.
Listen, man, I am what's going on.
I know that's right.
I am what's going on. I'm hashtag Mr. Got That Glow. It's the same, you know how on the show they say follow the drip, follow the drip.
Absolutely.
If you want to find anything worth entertaining you, follow the glow. You know what I'm saying? Any other way is uncivilized.
And go ahead, reintroduce yourself again to everybody.
New season dropping the Legion of Doom. I got R&B rap project out, so fellas, y'all get in the car with y'all women and get them moist. You know what I'm saying? For the PG-13 crowd, like straight bars about relationships. Mr. Toxic, I want you to actually go check it out because I'm dropping part 3. It's gonna be called The Toxic Files, but it's straight relationships. This the second part of the trilogy. I never dropped nothing gangster yet. When I drop my gangster stuff, it's going on Legion.
It's gonna be a different story.
Or on my solo project. But I'm working on 1K project right now. And then I got my little brother, like roulette, man.
I don't mean to cut you off, but the toxic, anything toxic, it is gangster. That is gangster.
Jay, go ahead. Let the people know what you got going on and how they can follow you on social media.
Listen,
man.
I got a mobile detail, Miracles cleaning and hauling. I do a little trash removal, also detail cars, and then I got the restaurant, food truck. I'm a food trapper. I'm a real food trapper. I trap out. I run with Team Jreef, man, and I help him run his business and franchise restaurants and food trucks. We out there. Y'all know us. We #1 for raps, #1 house of raps, rotisserie wings, special sauce. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nacho Bangers, man. Shout out to Noelle Loves, too. She another artist that's with us. We got a female artist that's with us, too. Noelle Loves.
Oh, Noelle Loves.
Yeah.
And where can they find you on social media right now?
So I'm at Jreef, JREEF _1K. That's for 1K. Everything 1K off Fallen Soldier, man. One of our good men that passed away a month ago, man.
Absolutely.
Peace,
and we ain't gonna forget about the man behind all everything. Producer, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you on social media and what you got going on.
Y'all can find me on Digi Dash at all platforms. It's at DIGIDASH. You know what I'm saying? Got the studio shit going on right now. Beats, everything. Clothing line about to drop. Got to get to shooting videos, photography, all the entertainment shit, man. We going crazy, man. So we trying to just turn the city up, man. Just give everybody something to do, everybody something to, get into, man.
Let's come together, y'all. Let's support each other,
y'all. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, man, that's another episode of the Vibes Podcast, man. I want to thank all you fellas for coming out here, supporting us, and letting everybody know what y'all got going on, man. We're going to catch y'all next time on another episode of the Vibes Podcast.
When the vibes, chilling with the vibes, You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.